Hello guys, this is Nizzy. I'd like to introduce a series called What the Hell. It discusses quality of life changes that I think would improve the experience of playing Diablo 4. Also, please consider clicking the like and subscribe button. It will help this channel a lot. Now, let's get into it. So let's start with Paragon Boards. I think Paragon Boards is a good and convenient way for you to customize your builds. However, I do have one big gripe about it. As you know, you will be charged gold every time you deactivate a node. So for example, I have 92,100,000 gold. Let's say I activated this node and then deactivated it. Let's say I changed my mind. So as you can see, it has costed me gold, even though I may or may not use the changed state of this node that I just deactivated. Now, that tends to happen a lot when you're attaching a new board to your build or when you're trying out an entirely new build. In the process of trying to figure out the best configuration for your nodes, you'll tend to activate and deactivate nodes. So it sucks a lot that you get charged every time you deactivate a node, even though you're just trying it out. Why not just get charged once when you have finalized the configuration of the nodes as you want it? And I understand Blizzard wants it to have a cost whenever we design and implement a build. However, I think that's why many people go to some third-party websites, because there they can try out different configuration of nodes without it costing them gold. And you know what? Blizzard can easily do the same thing. They can implement something like a finalize button, wherein one can click that button once they have the desired configuration of of nodes that they want, and only get charged once according to the changes in that final state of nodes. Now, another thing I'd like to point out is the Loadout Manager, or rather the lack of it. Now, I understand that Blizzard has a philosophy of wanting us to stick to a certain build as much as we can, to see it through as much as possible. Now, I get that. However, there's still something to be said about being able to conveniently tweak, not change, but tweak your build. Now, for example, I'm a Flurry Rogue. Now, I may want to use this build to either speed farm or to push nightmare dungeons or whatever. Now, those different objectives would involve a different combination of gear and or legendary aspects and or supplementary skills to use with Flurry. Now, I want a loadout manager that will allow me to conveniently switch between those different combinations of gears and abilities and what have you. Now, this loadout manager will still ask me for a main skill which will be unchangeable, in this case Flurry, but it will have several tabs, which with each tab having slots for gears and or supplementary abilities and or legendary aspects to use with Flurry. That will enable me to quickly tweak my build according to whatever objective I have. At the same time, it will still respect Blizzard's philosophy of us wanting to be able to stick our builds, assuming of course that I'm correct in that assumption. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm not. So that's it. Those are the two things I suggest. Thanks guys for sticking in and dropping by, and see you guys in the next one.